You finally have a free Saturday. No plans, no obligations, nothing you have to do. So why does sitting still feel like a crime? You try to watch a movie, but your brain starts listing everything you should be doing. The laundry, the emails, the workout you skipped. You're not relaxing. You're stressing about not being productive while trying to rest. Psychologists have a word for this. It's called productivity guilt. And if you're a woman, you're significantly more likely to have it. Here's why your brain won't let you rest and what it's costing you. You can't remember the last time you truly rested. Not just collapse from exhaustion, actually rested without guilt. You take a break and immediately feel lazy. You sit down and your brain screams, "You're wasting time." You take a day off and spend it anxious about Monday. Even your rest is stressful. You've said, "I'll rest when this is done," so many times. But something is always next. The to-do list never ends, so rest never comes. You scroll social media and see everyone hustling. Rise and grind, sleep when you're dead, and you feel guilty for even wanting a break. Your worth feels tied to your output. If you're not producing, you're not valuable. At least, that's what your brain keeps telling you. Let's talk about what's happening in your brain and body. A Pew Research study found that 46% of American workers don't even use their paid time off. Not because they don't want to, because they feel too guilty to rest. According to Gallup, 76% of employees experience burnout. And women? We're 23% more likely than men to struggle with work-life balance. 45% more likely to suffer from work stress. Here's what happens when you can't rest. Your cortisol stays chronically elevated. That's your stress hormone. Chronic high cortisol leads to anxiety, depression, weakened immunity, and even heart disease. Research shows that burned-out workers have a 60% reduced ability to focus. They're 32% less productive. The irony? The guilt you feel for resting is actually making you less productive. Your brain needs rest to function. Studies show that your frontal lobe, the part responsible for decision-making and creativity, actually works better during moments of rest. That's why your best ideas come in the shower. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity, it's the foundation of it. Now, here's where it gets interesting. This guilt isn't random. It was programmed into you. If you grew up in a home where love was conditional, where you had to be good to be valued, where being useful was how you earned affection, your nervous system learned, my worth equals my productivity. Resting felt dangerous, because rest meant you weren't earning love. Culture reinforced this. Hustle culture tells you that rest is weakness, that successful people never stop grinding, that if you're not busy, you're falling behind. Women especially are praised for being selfless, for putting everyone else first, for never complaining, never stopping, never needing anything. But here's the truth. Rest is not laziness. Rest is recovery. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you've been running on empty for years. So let me say this clearly. You are not lazy for needing rest. You are not weak for wanting a break. You are not falling behind for taking time for yourself. You are human. Your body is not a machine. Your worth is not measured by your output. You don't have to earn the right to rest. Rest is not a reward for productivity. It's a requirement for survival. The most productive thing you can do is learn to rest without guilt. What if doing nothing was actually doing something? What if rest was productive? What if you stopped apologizing for being tired? You've been running a marathon and wondering why you're exhausted. It's time to stop. Not because you've earned it, but because you deserve it. If you felt attacked by this video, tell me in the comments, when was the last time you rested without guilt? And if you know a woman who's always busy, who feels guilty for sitting still, send her this video. She needs permission to rest. Here it is. You can rest now. Subscribe for more psychology that actually makes sense. See you next time.